bet. Cash
Hey,
another
how's
check.
it going?
Belly break the sweat. Nike on the
I'm your boy Mouse Lion.
I'm your boy BZO.
It's your boy Still.
It's the WreckRoom. You already know how we do.
Wow.
Alright, so get right into it. Another wild week in the NFL. Wild week in the
wild.
NFL, you know what I'm saying?
Too wild.
Saturday was wild, you know what I mean? Pittsburgh won their way in. Shout out to Mike Tomlin never having a losing season in 17 years.
So major. People don't even give that man credit. So major.
For context, Belichick is extremely shitty in all the years without Tom Brady.
And that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? With Cleveland, without Tom Brady the first year in Patriots history, and without Tom Brady these last couple years. Extremely shitty in comparison to the rest of his glorious career. So, for comparison, Mike Tomlin ain't never had a bad year, ever.
Never a losing season.
17
Salute
years,
that
bro.
man, for real.
My
Salute that man.
coach Mike Vrabel just got fired after 6 years. He had 2 bad seasons in 6 years, but they was the last 2. He's fired.
Trash.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike Tomlin. No matter what he got, he make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Also on Saturday, Houston, shout out to CJ Stroud.
My guy.
Got himself, went and punched his ticket, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that was another good drink. That was Saturday. Sunday.
What happened Sunday?
Lot happened on Sunday, man. I guess I'll start on the home team.
Hey.
No, I'm just saying we should start there first.
Hey.
We're on to Tampa.
Hey.
All right.
We're on to Tampa.
You don't want to talk about the 1-5 at all?
We can talk about that. I have no issue with that.
All right. Yeah, I mean,
Whatever you want to talk
I've been
about,
feeling
I
like
have an answer for.
I'm not worried about the offense as much, even though Jalen dislocated his finger.
It's football. Go eat some grass. It'll be all right.
But that defense, I don't see a way to recover in time.
Bro, you got who you got. At this point of the, we're talking about in the postseason. You have who you have at this point. There is no help coming.
What do you think y'all should do?
Either you're going to get right or you're going to get cooked. That's just what it is.
But what do you think y'all should do? What should be the
Run the
what should be
ball. Run the ball.
Definitely run the ball.
Swift finished 5th in the league. in rushing yards.
Yeah, it's only like 5 or 6 running backs that finished with 1,000 yards, and DeAndre Swift was one of them. It's kind of crazy. You look at the game script, you're like, yo, you went games and games and games without running the ball, and still, despite that, finished with 1,000 yards rushing.
And I'm talking about
Crazy.
yards per carry, elite. You know what I'm saying? My man
I witnessed it myself live against the Vikings. He just break it 5 yards, 6 yards, 15-yard runs, 10 yards untouched, and then breaking for touchdowns. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. And they choose not to go to him. I can't figure it out.
It'd be Jalen.
There is no way for you to protect that whack-ass defense. You can't open up the play-action passing game. You can't do the RPO. You can't protect that whack-ass defense if you don't run the ball. Now it's crunch time. It's either you want to win or you're going to get fired. Somebody getting fired.
So
Either OC going to get fired or Sirianni going to get himself fired. But if I'm the owner, if I'm luring them, somebody got to tell me something. You sit them all 3 in a room, somebody tell me something.
Somebody taking that walk of shame.
Somebody tell me something.
So how far they got to go for everybody's job to be intact?
If they win wild card weekend, maybe they can skate through. Now, to a novice fan, in the totality of the season, you'll look back. Now,
The defense full of rookies.
I'm going to speak solely on the offense right here. As a Philadelphia fan, we're cruel and we're harsh on our own players.
Yeah.
But to call for somebody to be fired, as a optimistic or a fair weather NFL fan will look at the season. They'll say your quarterback rushed for all-time record, 15 quarterback rushing touchdowns. You had 2,000-yard wide receivers, and you had a running back that rushed for 1,000 yards. In the totality at the end, where we are, it's kind of hard. And you locked the playoff spot up early. No matter how we looked at points in the season, you beat the AFC leader. You beat the Bills. We beat Miami. You beat the what's that AFC West the division leader. We already beat Tampa Bay, NFC leader, NFC South leader. So to call for Brian Johnson to be fired, you gotta win in order for you to hold your job. If you lose, now all the criticism goes on you because it's a hard sell, despite your accomplishments, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are an inferior team talent-wise to where we are.
Why do you say that? Baker Mayfield
Talent-wise, he's not Jalen Hurts. True or false?
Baker Mayfield was a former number 1 overall pick.
That's fine.
So he's pedigree.
Production-wise. No.
Mike
Production-wise.
Evans is a legit number 1.
Got you. We have that.
Otto is a legit tight end.
Stop.
I mean, your tight end is coming back from injury.
Is he better than Goddard? All I'm saying is
no. Otto not better than Goddard. He a baby though.
That's fine, but I'm saying on offense, our offensive players in a whole are better than their offensive players.
Do you feel like your defense is better than their defense right now?
No. At certain spots, yes, but as a whole, no.
So are you choosing the Eagles versus Tampa?
Yes, I'm choosing Eagles because they got Baker Mayfield.
All right, cool. Moving on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take that.
Moving on.
It's a hard sell.
Let's segue right into the NFC East. Cowboys. They finished the season strong. CD and Dak both snapping. CD led the league in receptions. Dak led the league in touchdowns. Finished third in passing yards. How do you feel about them moving forward in the playoffs? We all know their kryptonite is the 49ers.
Cowboys will cowboy. Will it be this round? Maybe not. It's a hard sell. I love the storytelling of the NFL, though. Mike McCarthy's old team, the Green Bay Packers. I like this for Jordan Love and the young talent that they have over there. They're going to play free. They're playing with house money, in my opinion. Nobody expect them to do anything. You're following in Aaron Rodgers' footsteps. Technically, your first year was better than Aaron Rodgers last year.
Both his predecessors.
So you're just
playoffs first year.
So you're just playing with house money at this point. You got a Shanahan coach, Shanahan disciple on the offensive side. So maybe his coach can work some magic. I mean, the Cowboys are susceptible to the run. Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, it's a possibility. I don't know.
Dillon could go nuts if he wanted to.
On the other side, I'll give a division leader credit. If Dak decides I'm going to go all CeeDee Lamb and throw 10 to 15 targets his way, they're probably going to beat the Packers. Handily. And at home.
Not to mention that defense is monstrous.
You can't go wrong.
Low key. They had the leader in interceptions.
Mm-hmm. It's fair.
Micah Parsons has done something that neither Reggie White or Lawrence Taylor has done, and that's finished with 12.5 plus sacks first 3 years and make the Pro Bowl. First team all 3 years.
That's fair. I respect that. Okay. That's production. I respect
You feel me? So Michael Parsons is on a pace that is unlike any other at the moment. Okay. So we already have an elite player on defense. You know that's where it starts when you're trying to make a bold run. Right. You got Dak, who is giving you MVP caliber numbers.
That's fair.
I feel like, and shout out to my man Kate out here, Cowboys fan. I told him this. I said it's only a handful of teams that I feel like can really challenge the Cowboys at this moment. And it's only one of them in the NFC, and it's the 49ers. No disrespect to the Eagles, but that defense has become porous as hell.
I love it.
So,
as I've said on numerous occasions, for anyone who plays spades out there, the word on what you on the table is, if you have a novice, their lead is the best lead. Cowboys can lead the division. Go ahead, do your thing, dog, because eventually Cowboys will cowboy. That's just, you know what I mean?
I love
your lead is the best lead. Show me how it's done, champ. Show me how it's done.
I love waiting for that moment to occur. And I had to say, I wait for it, and I'm like, look, see, Dak going Dak. K-Dot hate that. But he going to have to make up for it on his own time. Anyway, who else should we talk about? The Ravens. They took the week off, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They lost to Pittsburgh.
I mean, and just in fairness, they got the bye. They locked up everything. They led the league in sacks, turnovers, all that good defense. You know what I mean? Lamar probably get MVP. What we can talk about is Matthew Stafford versus his old team. Matthew Stafford.
Going right to Detroit. That's one of the matchups I wanted.
Quote, unquote, going home. You know what I'm saying? All right, we spoke about that a couple weeks ago.
Still waiting on Browns versus Ravens. That's the other matchup I need to see.
But even with that matchup, that's the team that Deshaun Watson got traded to. It's seeds planted all over these playoffs.
And
I love
playoffs is dirty.
And I love it. It's a dirty game. And truth be told, Wild Card Weekend has been very vicious to a lot of division leaders. So there has been at least one or two upsets every year.
The dogs get in there.
Either that means Vegas knows the Eagles going to either get back in shape, or maybe the Cowboys are on upset alert. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
It could be C.J. Stroud. This is his first show. I mean, if you ask me, my favorite young quarterbacks is C.J. Stroud and Trevor Lawrence. Like, even though Trevor Lawrence had a bad year, Sunshine, you know, Dougie P gonna get him right next year. But
we hope.
C.J. Stroud.
Shout out to the Titans. We went out with a hurrah.
Right. He was.
Giants could have made the playoffs.
He was.
With your beloved Trevor Lawrence, they could have made the playoffs, but the Titans shut the door on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boys. You know
Fair enough.
D-Hop needed 7 catches and 36 yards to get a $500K bonus.
He got that.
Ryan Tannehill is quoted as saying, I almost went rogue making sure he got his bonus. He made sure he had 7 catches and 46 yards.
Now that's crazy. Now they like
that,
but they hate Jameis. They was hating on Jameis, man.
Yeah.
My man, Crab Leg Jameis. Man, they hate on Crab Leg Jameis.
Mark Ingram came to his defense and said, yo, man, as a teammate, he said, you leave a team a better person if you experience Jameis Winston.
J-Bo.
You know what I mean? J-Bo. You know what I mean? My man said, look at this W. What we gonna do? We gonna eat this W.
The crab grabber. You gotta watch out with the crab.
Disrespect.
No play is safe when the crab grabber is on field. No place. Matthew Stafford. I'm coming back home.
I love it. It's beautiful. That's a matchup I wanted. It's one of the matchups I wanted. I wanted that and Browns versus Ravens in Baltimore.
That's
but
perfect.
for Pat Stafford to go back home at the place where he set his legacy already, like everybody knew it wasn't Matt Stafford. You feel me? Matt Stafford did everything you possibly could to make that offense better. Never forget that he was drafted with the #1 overall pick. The season prior was the 0-16 year with a prime Megatron in hand. You feel me? Megatron became the true Megatron with Matt Stafford.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Never forget. Matt Stafford has done everything you could. Never forget he dislocated his shoulder and went back out there and threw a touchdown anyway. They were like, yo, you sure? You're like, yeah, let me throw this joint real quick.
After that?
Bro, dislocated this shit, went back out there and threw a touchdown, won the game. My man got mad game winners, bro.
What they give him?
They gave him his bread. He got his checks.
I'm about to say,
you know what I'm saying? He got his checks.
What they give him back there that he came back out there like that?
Nothing, bro. He really is. He's one of them dudes. You know,
quick little shot.
You know how they say thin line between genius and insanity? He one of them bulls. Like he just it. He came out of God.
And he's from Texas, so it's like he's a Texas quarterback.
Came out of God's hand, bro.
You know what I mean? Those dudes, they're bred football. Like
that's it.
That's just what it is.
That's what he's born for. He was born for that spot.
You can't keep them out the game.
You know.
You gotta really be like, you know what I mean?
He's been playing injured his whole life.
Who do you like in that matchup though?
Yo, I'm hurt because I like Dan Campbell and what he done with his team so far, but I gotta go with Pat Stafford, bro. I gotta see him and Puka Nacua. Shout out to Puka. He finished in the top 5 wide receiver this year as a rookie. Also broke the record for rookie yards as a wide receiver. Shout out to Lions tight end. He broke the record for tight end receiving.
Sam Laporta's a beast.
Snap. He's injured, not gonna play this game.
That's a hurt piece.
Yeah, that's a bad joint.
That might be more significant than we really want to give credit for.
Yeah, for sure. Again, the best tight end rookie wise.
I'm all in on Ross St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs,
Jameer
Gibbs. I mean,
both impressive running backs.
In interest of fairness, before I make my pick, this would be the game that I truly pick as an upset on Wild Card Weekend.
Is it an upset?
Yeah.
Either way, I don't feel like it's an upset.
They're not. Going by the standings.
Rams.
I'm just saying, the Rams upsetting a division leader, Matt Stafford going back home. It's a little fuel to the fire.
That's what I want.
If I truly had to pick, and this is even being an Eagles fan, if I had to pick an upset for that weekend, for this wild card weekend, it would probably be the Rams over the Lions.
Yeah.
But with that said, I'm going to pick the Lions because they picked the right running backs this year, a good compliment. And once you get, and they got if not 1A, 1B offensive line in the playoffs right now. Okay. So winning football is turnover-free football and running the football. So I'm gonna take the Lions. I wouldn't be surprised if they got upset, but my pick will be the Lions. Who you like, Stu?
You like the Lions?
Lions, Rams. Lions gonna be on the road. Rams gonna be on the road. You coming from Cali to Detroit? It's a lot of talent. I like a lot of points. A lot of points gonna get scored.
Let's see what the Lions doing.
All right, we going with the Lions. Copy that.
Let's see what they.
All right. Well, I mean, Saturday is 2 games.
Copy that.
Browns, Texans. I'm torn because I love both quarterbacks and they both the dream teams I want to see. You feel me? They both the Cinderella stories for
Facts.
me. So
Who playing?
the Browns and Texans. The Browns are going to Houston where they released Deshaun Watson after his allegations. You know what I mean? And the Browns
traded Deshaun Watson to the Browns.
Browns gave up all types of shit just to have Deshaun Watson, who ain't did shit in 2 years that he had.
Now we got Joe Flacco.
Okay.
OG, one of the best. Keep it real. Anybody who was football fans at that time, you saw the run that he went on in them playoffs.
He went 3-0.
Beat Peyton Manning.
10 touchdowns, no interceptions. He won that shit on his arm. They tried to give him an extension mid-season. He said, no, I don't want that. I'm going to prove myself in the playoffs. Went into the playoffs, no interceptions, 10 touchdowns, won that shit on his arm.
He beat Peyton Manning. He went into Gillette.
Went dumb.
He went into Gillette, beat Belichick and Brady. I mean, he wound up beating Harbaugh and Kaepernick and that vaunted 49ers defense that year. That's when they had the blackout. They said Beyonce cut the lights off at halftime.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? That was
one of the better winners after November. You feel me? One of them dudes who turn up later in the year. You feel me? Maybe not the best in the beginning, but he turned up later in the year.
More than likely, Ed Stefanski, the Browns head coach, will be named coach of the year. More than likely.
Yeah, we had all the injuries.
Impressive coaching job.
CJ Stroud and them should be on the consideration too. With what they did.
Absolutely. My pick though, I'm gonna go Browns. I want to see Flacco go on another run, and I'm hoping that we can get Flacco versus the Ravens.
Me too. And I love
everything going on in Houston. I love CJ Stroud. That's my guy. Will Anderson was a beast this year. He'll probably get Defensive Rookie of the Year.
They beat us both times.
Right. The head coach, all of them. I rock with everything down there. But just for this year, I'm gonna take the OG.
I want to see the Flacco more than I want to see CJ.
Let's see.
The other matchup, what's that? Dolphins Chiefs. They bringing the cheetah back home.
Dolphins Chiefs and Tua was my guy. I'm a sucker for a left-handed quarterback. You know what I mean? That's my guy. Shout out to the lefties. You know what I'm saying? You're going into a setup matchup.
Yeah.
They run the ball.
All
Kansas
drama.
City. They run the ball effective. And it's going to be cold as hell up there. I have no faith in a finesse football team going outdoors when it's cold. It's playoff time, baby.
Never forget that this boy Tyreek came into the building and talked about some two of the most accurate quarterback he ever played with. I'm just saying,
you gotta gas it. You know what I mean?
We're going to remind Patrick that every time they play. You feel me? Never forget he said he's better than you.
Fair enough.
He flat out said he's better than you.
I truly think that Isaiah Pacheco will be the reason why did the Chiefs win, though. But
well, if that's who you picking to be the difference, I'm going to pick Devin Achane because he's been freaking blacking. Every time he get on the field, it's plus 5 yards.
I feel it.
And if you give him a spot to get loose, he doing 30 plus.
I feel like in time he will get his moment. It's going to be like sub 10-degree weather out there.
So what? You got him and Mostert.
See you next year.
You got him and Mostert.
Fair enough. But you coming out that warm weather, it's going to be cold out there.
I remember watching.
It's going to be cold out there. Everybody ain't built for that.
McCoy do people dirty in the snow.
They're not shady.
Tyreek might be.
Shady plays outside. Shady plays outdoors though.
Tyreek might be though. Remember, Tyreek is used to the Chiefs, Kendall.
I feel you.
He gonna pull up in that joint like, throw me the ball.
You got to get the ball there though.
Throw him the ball. Yeah, too. But he plays with the most accurate quarterback he's ever played with. Words.
Fair enough.
His words. So he going up there with confidence.
I'm rolling with the Chiefs.
What time that game?
I'm rolling with Miami just because I don't want to see.
What time that game?
Patrick Mahomes
win. It's like 1 o'clock. Miami is cooking.
You got the Steelers Bills on Sunday.
Just to make a caveat real quick, they were cooking. The same way that people feel about the Eagles and how we faltered.
They should feel that way about Dolphins
how
and
we
Chiefs.
faltered and fell by the wayside as the last quarter of the season came upon us. People should feel that way about the Bills and
Dolphins.
The Bills and the Dolphins.
Chiefs.
More so the Dolphins.
The Chiefs ain't been consistent on offense all year. Their defense been carrying them all year. Patrick Mahomes got interceptions. Patrick Mahomes not top 5 in passing. He don't got no number 1 wide receiver. Travis Kelce fell off the map the last 3 weeks.
In interest of fairness, though, Pat Mahomes don't owe nobody nothing.
He don't owe nobody nothing.
So it's about time.
Until he gets through.
It's about the time the defense has held it down. Who we got next?
So Steelers Bills on Sunday, first game.
Steelers Bills.
Bills home. Shout out to the Steelers just for being there.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Mike Tomlin. Shout out to the Steelers, talent-wise and surging at the right time. I'm gonna rock with the Bills. I'm not even second guessing it for real. Mason Rudolph on the road.
You know what?
Josh Allen going dumb right now.
I hear folks say Mason Rudolph should have been starting quarterback from the beginning, and it's showing to be fat. And I'm gonna pick the Steelers just because Bills they snapped with James Cook like 2 games towards the end of the year, but then they fell back off and didn't know what to do no more. Same way the Eagles forgot how to run the ball. Steelers ain't never forget. Somehow Najee Harris, who I don't know, because he leads the leagues and carry damn near every year, has once again eclipsed 3,000 yards. He's the first running back to do that in their first 3 years. Since like 2015.
Right.
You feel me? It's been a while since a motherfucker came in their first 3 years, ran for a rat. And I don't know how Najee do it besides the fact that he get the most carries from anybody.
Most frustrating running back, fantasy running back ever. It got to be. We got any more games?
Yeah, we got a lot of games.
Who you picking for that one, Stu? Bills? You going Steelers? Stu going Steelers for the upset. Copy that.
I know that you're impressed, and I ain't even impressed. Nah, I ain't feeling stressed. Nah, I ain't even impressed.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little hungry, Uncle Stu. What we eating this week?
How we feeling, man? What we got going on?
My fault.
What?
You gotta understand, like the weather kind of crazy right
now. No, it's an ugly day outside.
It's a little mini monsoon. I ain't gonna cap.
Looking at it like weather, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's crazy out. The game's still coming on.
Game definitely on.
I still gotta eat.
You know how the markets be.
I still gotta eat.
It's all crowded, you know what I mean? So I just did like a little, you know what I mean?
Oh, quick, okay. Quick papito.
Okay, a little razzle dazzle.
You know what I'm
So I
saying?
still try to hold y'all down.
Little razzle dazzle.
Alright, because I need a little snacky snack.
I mean, the game's still coming on regardless.
Yeah, hell yeah,
The game
hell
is
yeah.
coming on regardless. You
Yeah,
feel
you know what I'm
me?
saying?
No
Speaking of
matter,
game came on.
you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, ooh.
You know what I mean?
Is that banana peppers?
This one looking like cheese and banana peppers. I mean, I heard
Church,
you like something like that.
Yeah, man, you know, this one I'm on my vegan-ish. You
You check that one out.
What up about vegan-ish?
know what I'm saying?
Some sauce over there.
Sauce.
Watch that for me. Now this one, I mean, this is a little creative one. I mess with. I don't know if y'all agree with it. Y'all want to judge me? Y'all can judge me. It don't matter. This, you know what I'm saying? This got the banana peppers, chicken,
Okay.
green peppers, pineapples.
Oh, you freaky.
You know what I'm saying? Call it what you want. Don't knock it to
Is that thin crust?
It's an interesting blend.
On thin crust. Fight me.
Respect the thin crust. Man.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to respect it. It is what it is. But this what I'm doing this week.
Copy that. Copy that.
All right.
Ain't even mad at it. Okay.
How you
Just toss a little banana on my shit, man.
Pause.
What? What he said?
What are you doing?
What he had said?
This barbershop. Can't
I
niggas eat
will
pizza
not,
no more?
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel like Jim Harbaugh gonna say?
You good over there playing?
I feel like he fulfilled the destiny for real, for real. I mean, they brought him there to
did
win
everything.
the championship. Although they do got the whole.
He started snapping on Ohio in the last 3 years.
Yeah, but they got caught up in the drama of filming players and whatnot. Pull the Astros move, you know what I mean? So he like, look, I got my chip. To me, the smart thing, you got your chip.
Get out.
You blessed up, and before the sanctions really come down,
Yeah, and you can
get up out of there, son. Bounce.
Right now, you could go request $100 million
You know
in
what
the
I mean?
NFL. You feel me? Give me $100 million, I'll stay.
And it's a lot of really good programs. Well, programs, a lot of good teams.
He's more of a defensive coach. Where do you see him going? The favorites say Chargers.
It's tough.
They need an offensive guy.
The favorites say the favorites is probably the Chargers. I'm gonna throw a curveball out there. The Commanders.
Yeah, they would fit him.
I think because they got Brian Robinson. You still got Antonio Gibson. I think Harbaugh.
You gonna get in on this now?
Yeah, I am. Out east,
Watching.
it's possible. You know what I mean? Get my man Harbaugh out there. Let him run the ball.
You've been warned, player.
Come on, I ain't about to. Hey, look, hey, man's asking them questions. You already know.
Ask you that means
Man's
like,
asking them
yo,
questions.
He about to finish this pizza, like, yo.
No, I mean,
Come on, no, not me. Okay.
I kind of want to see an offensive guy on my Titans too, so I'm not looking at Harbaugh, honestly.
You looking?
I wish one of them Shanahan's was available.
I mean, they got their coach. The coaching tree is goated right now.
Yeah, bro.
We just talked about the Browns. Ed Stefanski, I believe that's his name. He came from their coaching tree. I mean, it's a lot of guys that's really doing numbers. C.J. Stroud, offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
He came from the Shanahan tree.
You think Belichick gonna survive it or not?
That's a good
That's
point.
tough, man. I don't. I think the time is up. Everybody's changing the culture. A lot of players don't enjoy playing for Belichick, and you coming off your worst season. I mean, in interest of fairness, when Andy Reid had his 4-12 season, they shit canned Andy Reid. So 10-year, even though you got them chips, 10-year can't really save you from an embarrassing offense for multiple years now since Tom Brady left. It's not like, and Tom Brady having gone off and won a Super Bowl, it's like, all right, man, you were on the clock, and it's year 2, 3? It's like, nah,
We ain't
bro.
seen shit.
We ain't feeling this, bro.
We'll let you have your quarterback. You know what I'm
We ain't
saying?
feeling it. You think Belichick gonna make it? You think he gonna fire him? How we thinking, man?
I don't know.
Sometimes your time is up. It's just,
Might be over for him. You're right though.
So
time might be up. Like,
Is it up
It was
at
the
the
win.
Patriot or is it up altogether? He gonna retire?
who gonna grab him?
That's not.
He's still a great defensive mind.
That's the question. That's the real question. I have no idea.
Giants need help and shit.
I have no idea. That would be full circle.
I know that you're impressed, and I ain't even impressed. Nah, I ain't feeling stressed. Nah, I ain't
You know.
impressed.
Yeah, I mean, another week of the Rec Room. You know what I'm saying? Next week we gonna bring the Rec Sauce.
Thank you guys for tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Holla at us on Rec
Drop
Room.
your
Hashtag
playoff.
Rec Room.
Drop your teams. Drop your team if your team is in the playoffs. If your team is not in the playoffs, I don't want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear from you. Just jokes. Please comment. Like, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Titans fans, you are more than welcome to, drop your comments.
Yeah, about that. But
I'll talk to you about a top 10 pick. Outside of that,
Number 7.
y'all got any ideas? Y'all want to see me whip something up? You know what I mean, I could do that too. Let me know.
Yeah, I like that.
it gotta come with the Rex sauce though. That's the only thing.
Rex Sauce on everything. Rex Sauce on everything, man. Shout out once again to my boy Out the Wizard in the background.
What's
You know
up,
what I'm saying?
Out?
Holding it down. Geppetto on the strings.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? It's another good day. I mean, thank y'all for coming through. It's the Rec Room.
Nah, I ain't even impressed. I ain't even impressed. Nah, I ain't even impressed. I ain't even impressed. Nah, I ain't even impressed. I ain't even impressed. Nah, I ain't finna stress. Nah.